The moment that I learned that there was no changing the person that I was in love with, or that I loved, my husband, was a full-blown narcissist. It didn't matter what I did to please him. Didn't matter how much I gave of myself. While I'm protecting him, he's turning around and gaslighting and destroying my reputation to obviously people that did not know me, and that he was able to manipulate into believing the most horrific things that would just blow your mind, or it doesn't mind anymore. Nothing shocks me with him. Learning about his criminal record and his past, I gave him the benefit of the doubt, thinking that people change. They don't. Not narcissists. You cannot change them. No matter how hard you love them, what you do for them, they will always suck the life out of you. You will lose your friends, your family. You could even be possibly framed for a crime you didn't do. Because if he can't have you, no one will. So locking you away or keeping you isolated from your family and friends so that they don't witness the abuse or see him without his mask on, which a narcissist has multiple different masks. Playing the victim role and mimicking your empathetic behavior, or your preying on your fears is a big one. You can never tell a narcissist any of the childhood negative experiences or anything bad that you've been through, or if you had a conflict with this person or that person at one time in your life, because the moment that you try to pull away, they will go and they will befriend that person and try to build a whole team against you, which never works, because a narcissist cannot keep relationships, not very long anyways. People like you and me, we have friends that we've had for 20 and 30 years, people that remain in our lives, regardless of the poor choices that we made. They might step back to get away from watching the abuse that you're going through, but they will always come back, your true friends and family. I learned that. I was always afraid to stand up or to expose him, and protecting him while I'm covering the bruises, he's showing a scratch that he received from me defending myself, or whatever it might have been at the time. So many that it took me a long time to learn how to handle this and what to do. A lot of education, maintaining my mental stability, documenting things, in order to prove that I'm not crazy. Or I'm sure I am a little crazy after everything that he's put me through. But as a mother, I had to give it my all and fight. And if that meant picking up narcissistic traits to survive him or to get him out of my life, then that's what I did. I didn't care to be the villain in his story, because I know his stories are not the truth. And in the end, my friends and family were there for me. I finally walked away. Despite all the begging and the promises and the insanity that I had to go through, the fake accounts, social media accounts, the taking off and having multiple affairs. I can't even tell you the insanity that I went through, trying to think that I could fix him, or that he could change or keep the promises that he's made. It was even to the extent that there were so many other women involved. If more women would not turn on each other and stand together and unite as one and stop this and call them out on their bullshit, instead of just taking it, just accepting, and your gut's telling you, they're lying. They've got 2 cell phones, you only see one. They don't want a social media account because they don't want their other hoes to see you on there.